All right, so again, now we're just showing the different areas in colors. The front entry, you come in, and instead of now going to your left and having an open children's library, which is open to the whole rest of the room, you have an enclosed children's library. It's enlarged compared to what it is now, and it has 3 critical additions that most new libraries and renovated libraries have. One is a story hour room, which the library does not have now. They use the program room. So we have a story hour room, and then directly off it we have a, we call it a project room. A lot of times in story hour they'll have an arts and craft project that'll go with the story hour. And then also the children will now have their own bathroom. So once a child comes in here, basically they can stay in here, do their thing, and then leave, and not have to go through the rest of the library. Beside the children, we have a young adult area. Young adults are a group that the libraries are trying very hard to get into the libraries these days. And to do it, you have to offer services. And the area in the existing library that's young adult is very small and it's not well located. The new proposed young adult area will have, they'll have their own computer area, they'll have their own relaxed seating area with periodicals, and they'll have a study room. What we're finding now is that a lot of young adults are studying in groups. And we were, for instance, down at Chappaqua Library during midterm week a couple of weeks ago, and the place was packed with kids who were trying to study in groups, and they were actually studying in the hallways. So in this proposal, Somers would be providing a study room for the kids to get together. Back to the front door, you'd come in. If you're not going into the children's, you come straight. The circulation desk is pretty much where it is now. It'll be reconfigured and enlarged. You'd have a media area, your DVDs, audio books. Keep going, and then another addition to the library would be an information desk with a sign above it saying information. So you come in, you've got a problem, you don't know something, it's bang, right there. You know how to get some help. Right behind them, 2 large computer kiosks. So instead of having 4 computers kind of crammed together right here, now we have people, little separation, more computers, and a little more privacy. An open set of stairs going down to the lower level, and then beyond that, a new reading room. The existing reading room is here right now. That room will become a fiction area, fiction area, and then also some seating and desks would be sprinkled through. The staff area will stay in its same footprint. It'll be refurbished. We'll add a conference room right here, and the nice thing is the conference room will be on the public side of the building, so now you can use the program room door to access it, so you can have a conference room without having to open up the library. And the program room will stay as it is. It'll just be refurbished. Then the next slide will be going down below to the lower level. So now we're going down those stairs. Here's the lower level, new lower level, which connects up with the existing lower level. Existing has an HVAC area, and then now they have nonfiction books down here. That'll become a very large conference room. Down the stairs, the adult area would be where the nonfiction collection would be, and again, more getaway, relaxed seating and study areas. This is a photo of the rear of the library, so the front door is on the other side, and so this addition is proposed right in here. Okay, next slide. So here's a 3D view of the library if you took the roof off it, and it's the ground floor. There's the entry. So the parking is over here, and the main road is over here. So you come in, existing front door, and there's that children's area we talked about. And the red lines indicate the 2 additions. So if it's not red line, then it's existing space that it's either pretty much as is or it's reconfigured. So the children's area is here. There's that project room we talked about off the story hour. This is the YA area, young adult. There's the new reading room. There's the information desk. There's the circulation desk right off the front door, media area, beyond the computer kiosks, stairs down to the lower level. And then over here is the existing program, the existing reading room, which will become fiction area. And then there's the existing program room, there's the new conference room, and there's the existing staff area. Next. Now we're zeroing in on that information desk. So the front door is over here, and there's the circulation desk, the media area, information desk. Beyond that, the computer kiosks, stairs down to the basement. This is a great place to display something, which would be, we hope, something totally Somers, so it grounds the library in the town. There's one other thing you can see. Yeah, you can see into the project room, the kids area. Okay. This is an aerial view now. There's the front walk into the building, so we're looking at the rear area, and again, the red lines show the two additions. It's a stone building. It makes a certain amount of sense to keep the stone, on the additions to blend it in. We're basically mimicking, it's like a pod, and so we're mimicking that in the new. We're angling it. In our first design, we had it straight like this, and it looked just totally institutional, and so we found by rotating it, it just felt a lot better. This is where the children's area is being spread into existing area. There's the roof of the main building before anything was added onto way back when. Well, that's a skylight right over the stairs going down to the lower level. Next. So there's an elevation of the side facing the main road. So here's the front of the building. You're walking in, and this all exists. There's the addition. Next slide. Now we're looking from the rear back. So the front door is on the other side. There's the addition. There's an existing, the existing reading room, actually, two level. And this is all existing. Right there is the front addition for the children. Okay. So now I'll introduce Jim Dolan, who's our engineer, been working with us, and he'll talk about some of the engineering things that we built into it.
Sit here, Donald, and then you can chime in from there.
Oh. Okay. Jim, do you want to? I guess you don't need a pointer.
Yeah, he'll just turn that on.
Go ahead, Sean. Okay. So we spoke in 2005 about some of these items. We'll go through just very quickly. The HVAC and lighting design intent is to essentially look at the system and improve the efficiency. Many of the components are, I guess now they were 24 years then, we've got added a few years now, so we're going to go on around 27 years on some of this equipment, past really its useful life. I believe the operators there were experiencing some pretty bad situations in the library back then, and I imagine over time it's only gotten worse. So that being said, that's the infrastructure. The backbone is in bad shape. Some of the distribution systems could probably be reused. We want to be as efficient as possible. Donald had mentioned a lot of the library is essentially going to be as it was, at least from the shell, so maybe some of the mechanical systems in that area can be reused. However, the temperature control, air quality, and some of the sustainable awareness improvements, this would be a nice opportunity to capture some of those items. You can change the slide.